You could be doing this from home, working at your kitchen table with a laptop. I'll show you how.
So what we are going to do today is we are going to go through the Brevard County, Florida online tax lien certificate purchasing process. We are going to start at the Brevard County tax collection site, brevardtaxsale.com, and we're going to click here where it says start here, and we're going to just review the rules real quick. And it's definitely important to make sure we know all these rules before we begin. So I'm going to go back to home, and we're going to begin by registering. We are buying this within a corporation, and therefore everything will be done with our primary name on the winning certificate as our company name. Okay, now our registration is complete. You can see that we have our bidder number, our username, and our password, which is blurred out, but it is there. Now what we're going to do to get started is we're going to come over here to this sidebar where it says Make Deposit. And this deposit is going to allow us to actually make bids. And we have to fill in our banking information at this point. And then you get to enter your deposit amount, which is 10% of the face value or $100, whichever is greater. And then this is your authorization, your agreement for the electronic payment. Now this shows that we have made a deposit of $240 and we can still win up to $2,400 in the tax lien certificates. So once we are ready to start looking for properties, we can enter in multiple search criteria. What we're going to do, I've already found a few that we're going to look at, is we're going to search by parcel ID. And it brings right up to this one that I've already done some research on. We're not going to get into the real property research in this segment, but just know that some does need to be done. This one here, this is, you can see the site address. You can see that the owner lives in California. So that could be a good or bad. That could mean that it's less likely to actually redeem. And you can see that the market value for this year has dropped in the previous years, as it has in many places. This one is currently listed at $94,920. And there's all kinds of other information that you can get right here. You can see that it has a patio with a screen enclosure. And we can also click on this button here that says Tax Information. And that will bring us to another site that now tells us the legal description, what the taxes for the previous years have been. From here, we can also go back here. We can copy and paste this site address, and we can bring that over to Zillow.com and paste that address in here. And this will give us the comparables for the area. You can see that this is one of the lower properties at $92,000. The house across the street's $130, $105 down the street, $156. We can click on this and it will give us a zestimate at approximately $101,000. It tells us it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square foot home built in 1985 with a attached garage. There's all kinds of information. You can see market trending and whatnot. This is all very good research tools. We are going to go back to the property appraiser site, and we can change this over to an aerial view, and we can see that this property right here at the time of this image was in decent condition. You can see that it is in a subdivision. We're going to zoom out a little bit, and you can see that this subdivision actually has canal access, and it looks like there may be a few marina slips over here. So the land value, even if the house is unlivable, the land value is going to be worth more than what this tax lien is going to cost us. So even if we had to tear down the house, you're still going to make out just fine. Now that we've come back to the tax site, we can enter our bid amount. This one we are going to bid 13%. So we enter the 13% in right here, and we click on bid. So now it came back, our bid 13%. So now we can go home, and it shows up here that our bids are in, the face value of that bid, our average interest rate that we've bid on it. So we can go back to quick search and we can search on a few more. And we are going to go ahead, and we've done our research. This vacant lot, we are going to bid a maximum bid of 16%. and we're going to click bid. Okay, now this can bring us back to our home page. It now shows that we have 2 bids. Our average interest rate of those 2 bids is 14.5%. So that's it for investing online in Brevard County, Florida's tax lien certificate auction. Now all counties are going to be slightly different, but it's the same gist.
Go to my free webinar at Ted.Thomas.com and you'll see real people making money with tax lien certificates on the internet.